Brandon, from
Tom?
here on out, I require an appearance fee on every platform because I was featured for 15 seconds on ESPN.
I knew this would go to your head.
I'm famous now. It has happened.
Oh, this is my worst nightmare coming true.
The fee is $3.
Oh, that's fair.
Ho, ho, ho! Baby. We here. We are here for another Monday edition of the Grossi Perna Show. I'm Tom Grossi. That's Brandon Perna. And the kids, well, when you're vaping in your high school bathrooms, all they're asking is, hey, man, did you see G? P? S?
Yeah, the coincidence, you can get your GPS vape pins in the link below.
Correct. There you go. There you are.
They come in Grossi flavor and Perna flavor.
Yep.
Let us know if you can tell the difference.
This one's hairier.
Wow. This one tastes like burnt hair. Tom's tastes like cheese. Ugh.
True. Which is ironic.
A smoked Gouda.
Ironic. That's true. Done. Look at that. Perna getting a whole report written about him. Whoa.
All right.
So that's a random guy.
Random guy.
I hope that doesn't influence the rankings, the future rankings. I hope that you're able to remain unbiased when you're doing that. So
Russell Wilson will dictate the rankings. Don't worry.
You know what? I agree with that. Folks, we are here. It's Monday, April 11th. We are inching closer and closer to the NFL draft. It's a bit quiet, but we thought we would do something a little bit different today. The main segment of the show is going to be focusing on a mock draft that we're all going to be participating in. You know, we'll do a first rounder. Brandon's going to be super bored because I don't think he got much in the way of first round picks, but you could potentially destroy the Chiefs with not one but two bad picks. So there's potential there. That's all.
Yeah, I will make sure the Chiefs wish they never have a first round draft pick again.
And that's what you want. And that's
we're gonna have you guys help us decide on all the picks. So kind of who we see, the name we see the most in the comments is probably who's gonna get selected. So where this draft goes, this mock draft is really up to you.
Nobody knows. So we'll rock and roll with that today. We do want to talk about Dwayne Haskins. We want to talk about that happened when we were off. So that horrible tragedy happened. And then we're going to talk about kind of the fallout that happened on the way that it was reported. I think we'll talk about that a little bit. Speaking of reporting, there was also a little thing that happened this morning. Just a little.
Yeah, was Tom on ESPN?
I think it's called Espen. That's where you go. You should know that. It's where you go skiing.
Yeah, in Espen. And you learn espionage. So
yes,
spy school in the mountains is what it's known for.
I've seen those James Bond movies, like Roger Moore's like skiing down the hill and they're like shooting at each other. Like, that's just what it is. Did you just say yeah, he did.
That's a James Bond movie.
Yep, it is. Yep.
Can't even believe we're allowed to say it.
Yep. We're now demonetized.
My eyes hurt from Tom's star shining so brightly, guys.
That's just my translucent skin, honestly.
Oh,
That's it.
Tom,
That's
put
all.
on
That's
some
all it is.
sunscreen. Jesus.
I get that a lot. You know, I walk outside. Like that's why Kurt Benkert had to have the visor, just because it was like, wow, man, like that's a lot. I got sunburnt in freaking Wisconsin in April. That is a true story. Like I somehow managed that. But
I got a little sunburnt this weekend running my 40 for the clickbait punishment. So it's all good. Dude,
how
my
was that
body
40
hurts
time?
so bad. My legs, they're like two stiff rocks. They hurt. I like to think of Kurt Benkert though, like an NFL quarter. You know, like sometimes a receiver's like, I didn't catch the ball, the sun got in my eyes.
Yeah.
I like to think of a quarterback throwing an interception because the sun was bouncing off your skin so brightly into his eyes. It's Tom's skin, the sun blinded me, and I threw it to the linebacker.
Which what I'm saying is also a competitive advantage, right?
Yeah.
You have me as a wide receiver. Corners are not going to be able to see a damn thing out there. Not a damn thing. Because, like, in the middle of it, I'm going to pull an Antonio Brown and just pull up my shirt, and they'll be like, oh. So that's it. Talk about sunburn. Your eyes, your retinas will be burnt to a crisp.
Yeah.
Bloodshot. But yeah, so I went to the movies yesterday. Saw a great movie. Loved it. And when I got out, I had a little DM from ESPN that was saying, "Hey there, Tom. Can we use your clip here?" And I said, "Oh, whatever do you mean?" So they explained for the Get Up show that was premiered at 8 a.m. Eastern today. And sure as rain, at 8:20 Eastern was my stupid face. And so I got a little bit of click there. A little bit.
The quarterback picture in Green Bay has taken various turns over the last 2 years and wound up in exactly the same place. Now, you remember this, 2020, the Packers traded up and they took Jordan Love out of Utah State in the first round. That seemed to put in place the beginning of the departure of Aaron Rodgers, but he had other ideas. He's won back-to-back MVPs since then. He's thrown an NFL best 85 touchdowns in that span and led the league in QBR. Then after hinting he wanted to leave, you know this, Rodgers signed a new contract this offseason. So where does this leave Jordan Love? Packers president Mark Murphy was asked about that. Here's what he said over the weekend.
Aaron, he's still playing at a high level, and he's said he wants to keep playing, but I think it's probably a year by year thing to him, and we think he can be a good player, but we haven't really seen enough. So I think this preseason will be good for him, and he's a talented player.
Thank you.
Wow.
My 15 seconds of fame. That's
they
it.
Didn't even use you saying one word.
Nope. Not a word.
And they didn't even say your name for the lead-in. If I ever see Mike Greenberg in person, I want to punch him right in the gut. when he bends over, gasping for air, I'm going to lean into his ear, and I'm going to say, his name is Tom Grossi. And I'm just going to walk away.
I appreciate that.
It's awesome. They should have said your name. I do like they got your YouTube channel in the corner.
I was responsible for that one. Because they said, like, what do you want us to do? This is a courtesy. And I was going to just do Tom Grossi, but I was like, nay. Drive them to the YouTube.
Hell yeah. That's cool, though. You were also in Sports Illustrated.
Yes.
Sports Illustrated first as a swimsuit model, and then also for this interview. So
yeah, if you guys have ever seen that like blank page that showed up, it was just like pure white. That was me. They just didn't adjust the filter on it, and so. But I was in it though. I was in it. I was in it.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean,
yeah, I'm pretty happy with it.
You got SI, ESPN. Next thing we know, Taxi Cab Confessions is going to come back. Oh, anybody ever remember that show on HBO?
Yep.
Sometimes they would have sex in the backseat of the cab. So that's why I watched as a young man.
Am I going to be driving the cab or... Oh, no.
No. You're a guest.
Oh no.
You can. I mean, you can just have a honest conversation about living in New York City. It's up to you.
All right.
But yeah, I mean, I think the coolest part about you getting, your interview put up on 2 major sports media outlets was like seeing the support from other like YouTubers just being so happy. Like,
yeah,
hey, Tom put in this work. He went out to Green Bay, got an interview with the president of the Packers, which is no easy task. And it's cool that Mark Murphy keeps doing this with you because I don't think there may be 1 or 2 other guys who would actually take the time to do that.
Sure.
So that's really cool. And then just seeing other YouTubers like, hell yeah, get him, Tom, get him. And using it also just show people hey, stay dedicated, keep working at this if that's what you want to do, and keep knocking on doors. And sometimes shit's going to go your way. So hell yeah. A big win for the little guys.
Listen, we're just scratching away. We're clawing away. Is this going to get me any more money or notoriety? Absolutely not. But
nope.
It's cool.
It's a bragging right.
People always ask, they're like, do you get paid? No. The only thing I got paid for was when I was in the ESPN commercial, and ESPN didn't even pay me for that. So yeah, no, I'm like, it's fine. It's cool.
Yeah. When they asked what you wanted, you should have said, would you guys mind playing one of my full game streams before the lead into the clip? It's 3.5 hours, but if you could fit that, I know the show Get Up's probably 24-hour show. So
2 hours. 2 hours.
Oh, it's 2. Okay.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. I could, because it's draft season, the first round last year, I think that stream was 5 hours. So, we could just have that play. They would get to the intro and they'd be like, cut it. And you know what? Don't even show the clip. Don't. It's a man just screaming into a microphone. So, and I get it. I would understand completely. I definitely would.
Hell yeah.
All right. Speaking of ESPN and things like that. So over the weekend, Dwayne Haskins tragically passed away in an accident in which apparently his car ran out of gas. That's why his rental car ran out of gas, and he was trying to cross over, and the truck couldn't stop in time, and unfortunately hit him and killed him. And that was very tragic. And a lot of responses from players just talked about how kind he was and how great of a human being he was, and he was trying to get better. He was doing his stint with the Steelers, he was down there practicing with guys, et cetera, et cetera. And then the kind of what took some of the attention away from that was the way that Adam Schefter kind of announced the news, because he was the first guy, or at least the first mainstream guy, to break the news. And the lead-in was talking about how much he struggled at football, talking about how he had his struggles with Washington, then he was struggling with Pittsburgh, and then he was killed. And a lot of people looked at that going, ew, that's kind of really gross. Why can't you just say former first round pick, or former Washington quarterback, current quarterback for the Steelers? I feel like when you're announcing a tragedy like that, there's really no need, or it's not necessary at all, to be like, oh, well, he also was struggling at football. And so that was up for a few minutes, deleted, and then put back out by Adam Schefter. Apparently, Adam Schefter reached out to a few people and made apologies, didn't do anything online. And then when that happened, you had Gil Brandt, who's in the Pro Football Hall of Fame, go on a radio show and say that he was... Dude, that was... I'm not going to play it here. Literally say he was living to die. He made a weird analogy that he had a birthday party at a bowling alley and charged people to come. I don't know why that was even in there.
Well,
I mean, and
bowling is expensive these days, so I don't blame him.
And then on top of that, probably arguably the worst part, he said that he should have stayed in school longer, and if he stayed in school, maybe he would have learned not to go walking on highways, which is the worst, like what Adam Schefter did at best is like insensitive, right? It's kind of just like, I want to get the news out first. It was poorly worded, and it was just a crappy thing for Adam Schefter to do. But that guy, oh my, like how tone deaf do you need to be like, and the worst part is that the tweet that Gil had out from the day before, I guess someone he knew passed away, and he was talking about how much of a tragedy and how much he's going to miss him. And like people are like, oh, well, if he stayed in school longer, would he still be alive? Like, it's just the cognitive dissonance was insane. And it really had people harping on like the mainstream media going like, why, Gil's not mainstream anymore, but like guys like Schefter, it's like, hey, players were speaking out, and they were speaking out against Schefter, saying like they treat us like we're commodities, right? We're not players, we're not human beings. It's just, hey, they throw the football or catch the football well.
What Gil did, that's unforgivable. I think like he apologized too, obviously, but I think just not, and I get like, maybe he learned about it during the show, right? Is that kind of what happened? They learned about it while they were doing the show?
I saw the clip. Yeah, I think maybe he could have, because it happened pretty quickly thereafter.
Yeah. And trust me, I get maybe not knowing the exact right thing to say in the moment. I'm probably a good example of somebody who won't articulate his proper thoughts or feelings in the moment. But I think there's just a level of respect and dignity you've got to have when something like that happens. And just know that you don't need to give an opinion about somebody's career or who they were as a person until you've had time to sort of digest the information and process it a bit, and just let the first thing you think and feel is sympathy for the family of
his wife,
the person who passed away, his teammates, his friends. And it's like, I don't know, people are just so programmed to give an opinion, and that, like, I think Schefter got probably maybe disproportionately ridiculed for just not putting the right words together and mentioning something that's factually correct, but no need to do it, right? When I read Schefter's tweet, I didn't think, like, I saw the original tweet and I didn't think anything of it because I sort of just glazed over the part about him not catching on in Washington.
Sure.
And just was like, wait, Dwayne Haskins died? Like,
yeah,
that's all I took away from it. I wasn't thinking about it. And then, like, you try to find more information, and then I'm like, oh, wow, this is insane. And then I saw the backlash for Schefter, and then I was like, oh, yeah, that's not exactly how you want to announce this. And I think, like, Schefter's intentions probably weren't bad, right?
Just probably get it out first. Like, just get out the
news.
What
Gil said, it's like, what are your intentions there? It's like a completely different level of, pardon my French, but fucked up. Like, I don't think fuck is French, though, if we're going to be accurate.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I've been thinking about it all weekend, and I'm still like, I don't know how to talk about it. Like, I knew what I wanted to say about, like, Demaryius Thomas, because that was significant to me. And this is just like another tragedy, and you try to find the words for it, and I don't know, it's tough.
Yeah. And that's the thing too. Like, it just, when you're putting that out, it that's what it came down to. It was like, it was unnecessary, and that's not the way to announce it, right? No. Like, even if he just said like former first round pick, and he fixed it in the later edition, but I think that's unfortunately kind of also the arena that we've created when it comes to media, right? It's just like, get it out, be the first one to do it, be the one who's going to be breaking the news, even if it's something god awful. It's to be like, well, I got it out first, and in this case, it bit him in the ass. So
yeah,
but he's making $10 million a year, new contract.
Whoa!
So that's something. That's something. Yeah, Gil Brandt, I don't know about that one. That was gross. So, Okay. Switching gears a tiny bit. Let's talk about some mock drafts, Mr. Brandon Perna.
Mockety mockety mock.
Mockety mock. So the way this will work is we'll pull up this bad boy, and basically
so good.
We'll talk about each pick. You know, all that. We'll kind of go through what the chat is feeling in terms of what their thoughts are. And we'll see. And hopefully we tank our division rivals, because it's not necessarily about the prizes you get. It's more about tanking your enemies and watching them cry. That's what it's about.
Yes.
Agree, Brandon Perna?
It's time to destroy your division rival.
So that means the Lions should take a QB.
Well, Dan Campbell said they don't need an elite QB to win, so I don't know.
I know they're not going to. They're not going to. I don't think
know.
So. All right, and so Brandon Perna, let's start the draft.
That's the sound, right?
Yeah, that's about right. All right. So first off, we got the Jacksonville Jaguars. The first overall pick for 2 years in a row. Congrats, guys. Congrats, Jacksonville. Now
you're the winner of being the fucking loser. I will dial it back now. I will dial it back. My apologies. Unnecessary.
Pump brakes. We're going to pump the brakes. Yeah, I mean, they should be going QB, 100%. Make Lawrence really work for it. That's what I'm saying. Now, originally, they were talking about them taking Evan Neal here. It seems as the weeks have progressed, it's looking more like it's going to be Aiden Hutchinson. And this is my opinion. While I think they do need to protect Trevor Lawrence, their pass rush can be really disgustingly good, as witnessed against the Colts, as witnessed against the Bills. And so now if they throw Aiden Hutchinson up there as well, now we're cooking with gas. Perna.
Yeah,
yes,
having an edge rush is important. I think with a young QB, their biggest need should be offensive line. I think they will be absolutely stupid to not take one of the premier tackles available. One man being mocked to them recently is Trayvon Walker. As you can see, he's ranked down here at 14. He had a huge combine, right? He's not considered the best edge rusher in this draft. It would be a reach, but I heard him talking about Trent Baalke, and he likes the guys with the athletic upside. And this is why they're saying this might actually be a legit mock to number one. I just wanted to put that out there because it's a piece of information that I know about the draft. And as we go through this, you will notice I have less and less info about this draft because my team doesn't pick in the first round.
Trayvon Walker is also the guy that I picked because he fell down to like 28 when I was doing the 32 YouTuber draft. And I was like, boom. Okay, I'll take him. So, I mean, do you think, I agree with you. I think that like an Evan Neal is more important, and I think that's going to help the team in the long run more. But do you pass up potentially having an elite defense or at least an elite pass rush, which is going to make your secondary tremendously better?
Yeah. I give my quarterback more protection because he needs it. That's what I do.
All right, chat, this is when we go to you. Are we going Aiden Hutchinson? We going Evan Neal? Or are we going into the USFL and drafting Case Cookus? You know what? We should actually, here's how we should do it, Perna. I mean, for this one, we could do a poll, but let's see.
Oh yeah, we should have set up a poll.
I'm seeing a lot of Hutchinson. I'm seeing a lot.
Yeah, we'll give him Hutch. Let's be nice.
You get the Hutch.
You get the Hutch, even though it's not your biggest need.
The Hutchinson River Parkway. All right. Now, here we go. Here is the Detroit Lions. Maybe they should take a corner because that worked out the last time they were a top 3 pick.
Oh, dude, I was just like, Will and I were kind of working on an episode about why like a defensive back has never gone number 1. And we were trying to figure out who took the highest defensive back. And that Okuda pick looks just so bad now.
Now, he did get hurt last year. I mean, like his first year, he got a little bit better at the end. He was hurt all of last year. So like, you didn't really see anything of him, but Yeah, it's tough. I mean, there's still potential. I mean, corner, I talk about this, corner, tight end, like are some of the hardest positions to transition from college to the pros. I mean, just because it's a completely different level. So, I mean, there you go. LQ is saying trade down, if you're a Lions fan. I mean, I think the Lions, if there's someone that's trying to trade up, the problem is that when you're in one of these like top 5 picks, I don't think that there's going to be a team that's going to try and trade up and get a quarterback. Like I just don't see that like the star power that's there, that they're like, hey, I'm willing to give up like 2 first-round picks or like really premium picks to trade up into that top 5, like you could have seen in previous years. Like you've seen like the Eagles, like they traded out of it. I think there's going to be a run of wide receivers when you start to get to like the middle part of the round. But here, I mean, if I'm the Lions, I think you start building that pass rush up, you get Thibodeau and like have a nice day. Like that's kind of where I'm going with it. They want to build the trenches.
Yeah.
I think
Thibodeau's meeting with the Lions like today or tomorrow or something.
Yeah.
Because they kind of already got their offensive line set. It feels like, I mean, I honestly think they're going to take a quarterback. Like, that's what I think they're going to do, because I think they should. But
I think
should we give him Thibodeau?
Yeah, give him KT. Give him KT.
All right.
That's it. Boom. Boom. Done. All right. Oh, God. Where do you even start where you're the Texans? Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see that.
Look at every position is a need. Oh my God, yes. I don't know if that's a troll job by Pro Football Focus, but that's hilarious.
I know. It's fine. I was gonna say that too. I was like, where do they need? It says I've never seen that before.
Oh my God. I think we realized that at the exact same time.
That was phenomenal. Okay. Yikes. Yeah, so the Texans need help everywhere. If I'm the Texans, do you build up the offensive line even more? I mean, that's an option there. People are saying to go for Hamilton. Does he go in the top 3?
No, I'm not. I don't think a safety is that good, even if he's great. And I think there's some flaws in Kyle Hamilton's game.
People are
if I
saying
were them,
kicker.
I would probably take like the best corner or tackle. Actually, you got to go tackle here if you're the Texans.
I think they go tackle. Yeah. Like I could see Evan Neal like going here.
And I like Evan Neal more than Ikwonu because it is so much easier to say. Like, I'm never going to look dumb saying Evan Neal.
Yeah, that is true. Unless you just go like Nile. A lot of people are saying kicker. A lot of people are
this
saying
is even Neal.
Evan. Listen, Roger Goodell is going to find a way to screw it up. I think they go Neal. If Neal falls to here, like if the Jaguars don't take him, if the Lions pass up on him, I think you go Evan Neal and have a nice day.
All right. That's an easy decision for the Texans.
All right. I love how it says every position.
That is.
I have never seen that before. And they got it again at pick 13.
Wow.
That's great. That is fantastic. Okay.
Jets.
All right. Oh, boy. Here we go. Now we got the Jets. Do they need an elite wide receiver? Yes, they do. 100%. Their defense, probably the best part about it. However, this is another pick. I feel like you invested in the offensive line still. I mean, Mekhi Becton, you got to hope that he stays healthy. Like that's like the big thing here. Exactly. Okay. Like, I feel like here you could go like if Hamilton is going to get picked in the top 5, I definitely can see the Jets taking a shot on him. But
I mean, they brought in Jordan Whitehead,
yes,
strong safety. I don't know exactly how they're going to use Kyle Hamilton. I mean, I would imagine they would take an elite corner before a safety.
Mm-hmm.
But I think tackle. I think you're right. Get a tackle or wide receiver. Maybe they.
I don't think they go wide receiver with 4.
Maybe corner then. I don't know how they feel about their offensive line, and I know it didn't necessarily look good, but big part of that's a young quarterback.
So do they go like Ahmed Gardner? Maybe I see a lot of people saying Sauce. So like Ahmed Gardner from Cincinnati.
Yeah, I like that pick. I think he's you got him or Stingley, but I would go Gardner number 1 as my corner. Best name, got all the sauce, all the swag. Let's give him Ahmad Gardner.
Yeah, I know Becton was hurt last year. That's going to be like he just needs to stay healthy. I mean, the guy is like 100 feet tall. So, all right, so we'll give him Sauce. People want Sauce, so give him Sauce.
Pour it. Sauce. We just poured that sauce.
Done. I mean, the Giants could use an offensive line.
Yeah.
I mean that could be a big one. Yeah.
They got is there a running back or a shifty wide receiver they can use here?
Well, I mean, again, the Giants have some options here. I mean, because you have to also like it's Brian Dable now, right? If he likes like Malik Willis here and says, screw it, like I'm going to go and grab him. I know they're saying that they're still committed to Daniel Jones and saying, hey, like we're going to rock with him for another year. And then if we suck, we're still going to pick high in the draft next year. I think Sauce has just been getting more. I think he's just been getting 1 more press. And then 2 on top of that, I think that Gardner fits very nicely with the Jets. That would be my opinion there.
Yeah. And there were some injury questions with Stingley, I think.
This is another one too. Like they could go Hamilton. Like you could see Hamilton fall here and go to 5. I don't think that they're gonna pick him here. So if I'm then I feel like you go probably tackle. I mean, that would be my opinion if you're the Giants, because listen, you don't know what you have in Saquon Barkley anymore. You need to keep him somewhat healthy, and a line's going to help that. If you're going to give Daniel Jones a fair shot, you have to do that too. I know they spent the pick on Andrew Thomas, but I feel like you feel like you go
sticky icky.
Do it.
Yeah.
Do it. Nailed it.
Because let's just say you are interested in a QB, and for whatever reason, the Panthers don't take one. You're picking again at 7.
Correct.
But now we got the Panthers, who are most likely the team that will take the first quarterback.
I would imagine so.
Yeah. Let's filter to QBs. Wow, they got Sam Howell as number 1.
I don't know.
Pickett as the 5th best. Interesting. Pro Football Focus. You really are all over the place.
I could see them going for Malik Willis. I think that is the best fit for them. I think he's just dynamic, and he would fit in that dynamic offense. I mean, if CMC could actually stay alive for more than 4 games, paired with him, I think would be good. Still got DJ Moore. I think you go Malik Willis here.
Yeah, I think of all the quarterbacks, he has the biggest upside. Correct. And he's produced at a level that's basically equal to everyone. So if you're gonna bet on somebody growing, it is Malik.
Yeah. I mean, again, they also could go O-line there. I mean, they brought in some guys, but I could see them just saying, screw it. Like, let's go O-line. And I don't know what they do at QB. Like, that's the issue. It's just like, there's so many question marks on what they're going to do there. So yeah. All right. Next, we got the Giants once again. So this is where things get a little bit more challenging. So with this, they got their tackle, so they addressed that. They got their O-line. Do they go edge right there? I want to see them just draft a wide receiver super high and not have them catch a touchdown either this season.
Yeah,
just like Kadarius Toney. Yeah, a lot of people are saying Trayvon Walker. I could see Walker falling here to 7 and then deciding to go, because Walker can also play on the inside too. Like, he could be a good run stuffer. So they could have him as edge, or they could wind up doing that too. Winless for Willis.
Yeah, I think it feels smarter taking him here. It's you could call it a little bit of a reach for the Giants, but it depends on their evaluation of Walker and Karlaftis. But I'll agree with you. Let's give Adam a very respectable draft, and go with Trayvon.
If he walked away with studs on both sides of the field, I mean, again, they're not sexy picks, but
no.
Oh God,
right.
Falcons, honestly, like they could say screw it and get a wide receiver here. Like they really could. I mean, I don't know what the hell they're going to do because they're another team that basically needs to look at every position.
Yeah, here's the thing. Like, I kind of think the Falcons are playing for the next draft.
Yeah.
They trade away Matt Ryan. They bring in Marcus Mariota. They need a quarterback. But they're not need a quarterback to get through the season, and I think they want a QB next year. So, you could take a tackle, you could take a corner, you could take a receiver to build. I mean, Drake London is your big receiver here. Garrett Wilson. Where's the Alabama receiver? Jamison Williams. I think a lot of people think he's the best receiver.
I wonder if they just take Hamilton and say screw it.
I think they would go with Derek Stingley over Hamilton, though.
You think so?
You pair him with AJ Terrell, and all of a sudden you've got like a really dynamic secondary. But
okay, I see that.
All right,
I could get behind that a little bit. Again, they also need I don't think there's a wrong pick for the Falcons here. That's because you could say screw it, let's go defense, let's stick on the offense.
Yeah, here's the thing. The Falcons, you could also put every position for need except tight end. I think they got their guy in Kyle Pitts.
They got Kyle Pitts. They're good with that. Yeah. All right. Oh boy.
Look at these bastards.
Oh, look at you, buddy. Oh, well, they need a quarterback, huh? I wonder why.
Oh. Honestly, I don't know. Well, if I were them, I'd take Carson Strong. But tackle? You actually think the Seahawks are going to upgrade their offensive line? They wouldn't do it with Russell Wilson.
Now that Wilson's gone, I would just die laughing. I would die laughing if they if they picked Cross here. A lot of people are saying Cross. If they picked Cross, though, again, this is another you could have McDuffie. Right? I mean, you do love Pete Carroll loves the defense. That's really what he wants his bread and butter to be. I wouldn't be surprised if they say screw it, and say let's build up the defense again, and whoever's throwing, may God have mercy on your soul.
Yeah, I mean, I think they'll be looking at George Karlaftis here too. I mean, McDuffie. You want to give him McDuffie? I want to give him the edge, just because I feel like that's what they're gonna do, but. Corner defense. I
kind of want to be a troll, and I want them to pick Charles Cross just because I want them to be like, screw you, Russell Wilson. I want them to pick a tackle.
I want to be a troll because they should take a tackle, and I don't think they will.
Well, they could also because look at it this way: their run game is going to be their bread and butter this year, right? Because who knows who's going to throw? So if they are able to build up that line a bit more,
yeah. But they did give up 2 first-round draft picks for Jamal Adams, who plays safety. Seems like a good place to take another safety. I'm going to let you make the final call. What do you want, Cross or McDuffie?
I think they'll take McDuffie, but I want Cross.
Okay. Wow. That's too kind. Too kind.
Yeah.
This just worked out pretty well for the Jets. Oh, I mean, we gave them corner Ahmad Gardner, so they don't need.
Yeah, so they're going to go edge here,
or wide receiver. A single receiver hasn't been taken.
They could. I think they're going to start going later, but I think Jets here. We had that comment that said that they want to just get after the quarterback, so it makes sense that edge.
You go Karlaftis for the Jets.
I would say that's a good pick. I mean, they could go Drake London. They could go
I see
Drake
a lot
London.
of Londons. Let's give him London, a 6'4" wide receiver.
But I want Drake London.
Drake London made it into my best named players episode.
Okay.
That's a good sign. I vote London.
Fine, go London. I picked the last one, so you could pick this one.
Okay. I see London. I see France. I see Drake in Jets pants.
Nailed it.
Canceled. Okay.
What? Keep saying canceled. All right. Washington. The Washington Commanders. The first pick for the Washington Commanders.
They'll definitely take Kyle Hamilton.
Yeah.
I read today, I think on the NFL Reddit, that there was no competition for Carson Wentz for Washington.
Yeah.
And to which I say, no duh.
Yeah, go Hamilton.
All right. Yeah.
Alexander.
You get a safety.
Alexander Hamilton. All right, the Vikings. Scroll down to like the least athletic person. Okay. Here we go. They invested in their offensive line last year, which was pretty good. I think they need a corner. They need corners. Like they have had an issue with corners. Here, I think if McDuffie fell to them, I think that they would be very, very, very happy.
Yeah, they'll be thrilled. I like that pick.
I don't.
Not for you. All right, Texans. George.
No, Benny Tech. No.
Ooh, Tom, if you had to play receiver for the Vikings,
actually, I'd love that. Oh, I heard.
You just let Jair Alexander intercept it every time.
Guys, I was trying to go up for it. I just couldn't get it.
Why do they keep starting this Grossi guy? He just gives the ball to the Packers.
I'm gonna put like the bubble soap into the horn, so when they blow the horn, bubbles are gonna come out, and no one's gonna be intimidated. Okay, here
I really think they go Garrett Wilson.
You think they go Wilson?
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna fall this far. Or Jamison Williams. I say if Jamison
Williams is just the injury, you have to worry about the injury. That's it.
Like you could easily argue they might take edge, right?
I think
they could take an interior player, but you've got Davis Mills, who's shown some promise. They invested in Brandon Cooks. I think you give him another weapon to throw to. That makes the most sense. Probably why the Texans won't do it.
I still think that I still think it's very funny. It says every position. I mean, yeah, they could go wide receiver. They locked Brandon Cooks up. They're giving him $1 gajillion, nearly $40 million over 2 years. A young wide receiver would make sense just because they do need everything. I can see them going George here, but I'll let you have the final say in this one, Perna.
I got Jamison Williams.
Okay.
Boom.
Done. The Ravens.
That's the wrong team.
What the hell is that?
So the Ravens they're bringing back Calais Campbell, correct?
Yeah. They missed out on Zadarius Smith.
They were talking to Melvin Gordon recently. Let's see. D-line corner. Ooh. Yeah. They should be better at corner with Marcus Peters coming back. They always seem to find really good edge players and then decide not to pay them when their contract is up.
Yeah.
So Karlaftis makes sense. If defensive line is a true need, then
they could go Wyatt.
Yeah.
Wyatt would make sense. I think it's Wyatt or Karlaftis. I think it's one of the two.
Let's go Wyatt.
Okay. Let's go Wyatt.
That feels right.
Ben Wyatt.
Ooh, Eagles.
Okay. All right. Eagles now, dude. I think if Devin Lloyd is still there, I think that they're like, yep, Devin Lloyd.
Okay.
They have a bunch of picks. I think they go Devin Lloyd. I just think that one makes a lot of sense.
I like that. It says that's their need right there.
Yeah. Saints are going to get a wide receiver. I think they're looking at Wilson. They could go. Say again?
So it fell right in their lap.
Yeah, they also could, though. They can go, what's his face? Mr. Green Olive.
Chris Olave?
Yeah. Olave, because, like, he's a dynamic guy. Like, he would be fun. Like, he would be fun on the Saints team. Like, I want him. But they also have options, too. Like, they could just pick it and go to a couple picks.
Yeah.
So.
It feels like Garrett Wilson, but.
Yeah, it's Wilson or Olave.
What do you guys want? I see a Wilson. Right. I see a Wilson. I see a Olave or Wilson. Another Wilson. One more Wilson and you get Wilson. Okay, there it is. I see it. You get Wilson based on the chat. Wilson.
Done. Ooh, do the Chargers. Do the Chargers then. Ooh.
Now they could use a right tackle. They nailed Rashawn Slater with their pick last year. They don't need edge help. They've got freaking Joey Bosa and who's that other guy they signed this offseason? Khalil Mack or somebody.
Freaking fracking Mack.
Khalil Mack. So I think Karlaftis is out. They just paid Mike Williams. They still have Keenan Allen. Oof. Olave, though, with the speed
Olave would make that team disgusting. It would make that offense disgustingly good. Yeah.
Yeah, I see the Chargers fan saying Chris Olave. Fine, Memeopolis. I will give you Olave, and I don't like it.
Not happy about it, dude. He'd be so much fun on that team. Oh man.
I mean, yeah, that would suck. That would really suck, I think. Eagles, back in it.
All right. There's Eagles.
So they got their linebacker.
Do they go wide receiver again? I mean, that's kind of not even a joke because you got Jalen Reagor, who does not look like he is going so hot there. But Jordan Davis does make sense. I see some people picking Jordan Davis.
Yeah, because I mean they have Devontae Smith. Man, they do need.
I don't think they go wide receiver.
But there's going to be more receivers available later.
It's a deep draft, yeah. Scroll down a little bit.
Oh yeah.
People were saying Jermaine Johnson. Yeah, I mean, I could see the Packers definitely making a trade up. They totally could. I mean, because I think that there is going to be like a run of receivers. That's going to be the problem. Yeah. All right, so we're seeing Jordan Davis, Jermaine Johnson. Those are two popular ones.
They like Booth, Andrew Booth, corner too. You see a lot of some Booths.
We see Booth. Okay. All right. Which one? I'll leave this one to you, Perna. I made you pick Olave.
Shoot. They really could use back end help. It's a bit of a reach here. When do they pick again? Yeah. Wow.
No, because they traded out. This would be their last one.
Wow.
I'm seeing Johnson and I'm seeing Booth.
Their defensive line is getting old. God dang.
George is still hanging out there.
I'm going to give him Booth, though. I think they need a corner more than an edge.
Okay.
Did it. I did it. I gave you Booth.
There's a stupid Saints. They're going to freaking frack and take all my wide receivers.
All right.
I mean, if I'm them, you lost some tackles. Maybe they go tackle here. Because they got their wide receiver, right? We had him pick a wide receiver before.
Yeah, give him Rain Man.
Yeah, do it. I mean, they just, makes sense. Ooh. The Steelers.
Steelers,
Now,
their guy.
QB.
Their
QB.
Kenny Pickett's right there.
Kenny Pickett's right there. They need tackles. They need tackles, so they will not take a tackle. So I think it's tackle or QB here. So Penning makes sense, and or they go with like Pickett.
Yeah, because I think the guy that they like is Malik Willis. They've been talking to Desmond Ridder, but yeah, let's go with Pickett. It just feels right.
If they want to help themselves, they'll pick a tackle. So I don't think they'll help themselves.
Ooh,
I think Patriots, they have to get a wide receiver. Like, they have to get one.
Oh, yeah, but George Karlaftis here, he just looks like a Patriot.
Because he's a... Why do you say that, Perna?
He just looks like a lunch pail guy. He looks like a high motor player.
All right. So you have them going edge here. God, they need a wide receiver. I mean, again, they have opportunities to go get wide receivers later.
Should we be nice and give them Traylon Burks?
I mean, no, you don't have to. Like, you don't have to. Give them.
Because the Packers pick next. Who do you want, Tom? You want?
I don't want them to pick a wide receiver. I would like my options open, please.
If George Karlaftis is here, 100% he's a Patriot.
I think they go Karlaftis, yeah. All right. Pull up the wide receivers. Yeah. All right. Okay.
Wow.
Now, here's the thing. Traylon Burks makes sense. Pickens, they won't do it here, but a lot of people on Packers Twitter have fallen in love with Pickens. Traylon Burks is good. Now that I know who's still available, can you go back to the big board, please?
Oh my
God. Yeah. Okay. So here's the thing. I can see the Packers not picking a wide receiver with their first pick. The only team that I'm worried about that's left here are the Chiefs, because the Chiefs are most likely going to go wide receiver with one of their two picks. Like a back-to-back picks. I imagine they're going to go wide receiver here.
So you picked before him.
Yes, but they could trade up is what I'm saying. It's like they have the capital that they could potentially trade up. So if I'm the Green Bay Packers, I would not hate the Jordan Davis pick. Definitely wouldn't. They could go edge. So they definitely could go edge because replace the one. Preston Smith is getting older. Yes, they just extended him, but he's getting a bit older. Rashawn Gary's very young. They lost to Darius Smith. So that is potential as well. You scroll down a tiny bit.
Probably looking at Jermaine Johnson for edge since Ojabo tore his Achilles.
Mm-hmm. I see a lot of people saying Dotson. Yeah, again, I think he's not what Goody wants though. He's an undersized guy. Like they wouldn't go with him.
Center Tyler Linderbaum.
No, we got a center last year.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, we
good,
got a center last year. He was injured, but like when he was playing, he was good.
Trevor Penning, tackle.
They could swing a guy over at right tackle. The thing is, I think they might try Yash over there. So I don't think that they would do that.
How about Alex Wright, edge?
I don't like. What are you doing? No, Brandon Perna. No. I don't think they're going to pick Dotson, guys. I think he's going to be too small. I don't think at 22 they're going to pick Dotson. If they're going to go with a wide receiver, they'll go Burks. At 22,
Let's just give him Burks right now.
All right, just give him Burks.
Let's just say that's the guy they like.
Let's just go Burks. Okay. Let's just make Love work for it. That's it. Or convert Jordan Love into a wide receiver.
Okay, Cardinals. Haven't really thought about them. They don't need linebacker. They
drafted with their two top picks back to back.
They take Tyler Linderbaum. They need a center. Boom.
They do. They also could do some stuff. Like Jordan Davis would be good on the Cardinals too.
Yeah.
Get some inside help. They also, again, their secondary too. Their secondary needs help.
Yeah.
I think Jermaine.
I bet they're trying to make Kyler Murray happy. So you get him a really good center. I think he likes that.
All right, give him Linderbaum.
He's got the perfect taint area for Kyler Murray's hands. The size of Kyler Murray's hands fit perfectly under Tyler Linderbaum.
If Jermaine Johnson falls this far, do you think the Cowboys just say, yep?
Oof. I mean, I don't know. They've still got DeMarcus Lawrence. They used Micah Parsons as a pass rusher so well. Maybe they try to bolster the defensive line.
Yeah, go Jordan Davis.
Yeah.
Okay. I can see Jordan Davis.
All right, we'll give him Davis.
Get Davis.
The Buffalo Billies. The Billies.
I don't know how O-line's not on there.
How's wide receiver in need?
Cole Beasley, you know.
They got Diggs. They got Davis. I mean,
I think they could use another wide receiver, but I don't know if they would spick their first. They spend their first round pick on him though.
Yeah,
I think if you're, I think that O-line is definitely on there. Woolen,
yeah.
Okay.
I feel like Nakobe Dean would be nice with the Bills.
Cardinals have Rodney Hudson at center. I did forget about Rodney Hudson.
Oh yeah, he's really good. Why is that a need then? Sorry, Cardinals fans. He's like one of the best centers in the league. I was so happy when he left the Raiders, I forgot he existed.
Is he old?
He's 32. Here's the thing, though. You could put Linderbaum at guard. That's the thing. Trust me, giving Kyler Murray protection.
Oh, he was injured last year for like 7 games.
Okay. Thank you, Batman. Thank you. Oh, that was scary for a second.
All right. Batman was the one who said that they have Rodney Hudson. All right. Scroll down, please.
I mean, they could use corner too because they lost Levi Wallace.
Yeah, people are saying, I don't think that there's a wide receiver that they take at this point. I don't think it's also justifying the first round.
They have Von Miller, but
they went edge last year.
Yes. You can never have enough edge. Tackle, safety, corner, linebacker. How good is Nakobe Dean in coverage? That's my question. Because, I mean, they got Matt Milano, who's great, but they could just take a big receiver. Oh, God. The Bills are tough.
Again, yeah, I'd say the people are saying corner. I could see them going corner. I think their biggest need is going to be O-line. I think that's going to be like the biggest thing for them, but people are saying Zion Johnson.
Is that the tackle? No.
They're a tough. Elon makes a lot of sense. Yeah. I get it.
Give him another corner.
Okay. Go Elon then. Makes sense.
Boom.
Done.
Titans on the clock.
They need another guy besides AJ Brown.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. After what happened last year. That makes sense. All right. If you are the Titans, do they make their pass rush just even better? Jermaine Johnson's still sitting there.
That's the one area they don't need.
Tampa's going to get him. Tampa's going to get him.
Interior. Oh, Tampa. Yeah, that makes sense.
Or just let him fall to the Packers. That works too. That also works.
Yeah, I feel like they take a ball catcher.
Zion Johnson here though could be solid for them.
Okay, we'll give him a guard.
All right, give him guard. Give him
The
guard.
Titans. Who gives a care, huh?
Done.
Buccaneers.
Sam Howell.
Ooh. Sam Howell? Yeah.
All right, let's see. I feel like if Jermaine Johnson there, they're going to totally pick him. I think they totally would.
Yeah, because they haven't signed JPP yet, have they? Or did they? They signed Ndamukong Suh? He's not signed?
No, Sue's not there.
He's a free agent still.
Yeah, Titans got Johnson too. Like I could see the Titans totally being like, screw it. Like our defense is literally just gonna get pass rush. We sacked Burrow 8 times, 9 times. We're gonna go for double digits.
I think you're right, Jermaine Johnson. They have not brought back JPP quite yet. So
Jesse
there
cares.
you go, Jesse. There you go, Jesse.
He's a Titans, so he cares. He cares.
All right, Johnson. Give him Johnson.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Boom. Oh.
Packers. Okay. Now.
We gave you Traylon Burks.
We did. We got our wide receiver. Could go Nakobe Dean here. I know, listen, you can it wouldn't be the worst thing.
Who plays next to Devondre Campbell?
Yeah, there's no depth there. It's Chris Barnes. Okay. So there is no depth there whatsoever.
That's a great value pick.
So they could go Dean here. Scroll down a tiny bit, just a smidge.
Yeah.
They also could pick a slot corner because you look at like Rasul Douglas and Stokes, like they're not going to really be playing in the slot a whole lot. Jair can, but I don't think they won't go back-to-back wide receivers because they got stuff. They got some ammunition in a second. All right, scroll back up, please. I think they might if he's there. This would be a very uncharacteristic draft for the Packers. It could be Dean though. I could definitely see them going Dean.
You want to take Dean or Penning? Or Lewis? Or Jalen?
I say you go Dean. I say you go Dean.
There you go.
I don't think that this would be the Packers draft, but that's it. I'll do another 10 if you take Stonehouse. We are now up to the point where we are being bribed for our picks.
Ryan Stonehouse, punter, Colorado State. For the Chiefs, Sam, you got it. Can I be
just
bought?
Screwed up the whole draft.
No, they pick again,
Yeah, they'll go wide receiver here. Dotson.
Hey,
yeah.
Tune in Wednesday when Tom and I do the mock purchase draft where you pay for every pick. Okay. KC probably going to take a receiver here.
They're going to go wide receiver. Sort them out for wide receiver. Let's see what's available.
I bet they take Sky Moore.
They could.
Ooh, John Dotson.
Yeah, they go Dotson. I think they go Dotson. Tyreek Hill just got traded for a punter.
A good punter.
All right, they got Dotson. All right.
All right, last 2 picks. We got the Bengals.
I hope he doesn't give you another $10 just for that.
Yeah, you better give me that $10, bro.
You bet. Even though you
Sam did it. Sam doubled down. He's a man of his word.
Worth it.
Bless you, Sam. Bless you. Okay.
All right.
The Bengals, their needs are no longer offensive line.
I think I think they go CB. I think they go corner, maybe.
Yeah, they don't need receiver.
Oh, I know the Lions have 32. All right, so now Kip is saying he'll donate $10 if we pick the Lions have a punter.
Oh. Oh man.
So do they invest in O-line even more? I mean, again, they brought guys in, but Penning is sitting there. Or I feel like they go backfield. Like I feel like they go secondary.
Yeah. I like taking best available corner. What is it? What do you Bengals fans want? What do you want?
Where are the... All right, so Matt is saying that Bengals still go O-line. Okay.
Really?
All right. Penning, or they missed the play. A lot people are saying Penning. A lot of Pennings.
Okay. There you go. Penning it is.
There you go. Boom.
Hey, nobody's going to be mad at you guys having really good depth on the offensive line.
That's it.
Ooh.
All right.
The Lions.
Now, I was offered $10 for a punter. So it's the last pick of the first round. And this is where I turn around and go, can anyone beat $10?
I feel like the Lions need Cameron Dicker, the kicker, but Cameron Dicker for the Lions. Who else?
You couldn't even be mad. You couldn't even be mad.
There's a really good punter in this draft. Dang it.
I just want to, put it out this way. Who doesn't want to hear on Hard Knocks Dan Campbell just screaming Dicker? Like just screaming it at the top of his lungs. Yeah. Who doesn't want to see that?
Yeah. Connor Assalley is another kicker, but I like Dicker for Dan Campbell. Trevor Ariza. That's the elite punter. Ooh. Dicker.
Who's actually available? Because we could keep Dicker in the back pocket. Usually it's in the front, but we can keep it in the back
Honestly,
pocket.
if the Lions are sitting here and you've got all of these quarterbacks available, Howell, Ridder, Corral, and Carson Strong, I feel like they would take their quarterback at 32.
Okay, you know what? I feel bad. Luke has been sitting here as a Lions fan. He's waiting for who we got to give it for Luke. He's been waiting this entire show. We got to do a real pick there. Go to the regular board. Go to the real board. Like not just the QBs.
I think it's the QB.
I know, but all right. Let's see.
Corner.
Let's see. They could go corner here. They could.
I think the best quarterback is Carson Strong. I think a lot of people like Matt Corral. I think Desmond Ridder is rising. Nick Bonito, he would be nice with the Lions.
Yeah, you could get your Michigan guy. Yeah, it'd be like a project. I don't think they're going QB. I know you're really gung ho on them going QB. I don't think they go QB.
As soon as the Lions draft a quarterback, you're the first call I make.
Good. Hope you do. Hope you do. They could go linebacker. Because you know what? The past 3 times in the draft, they could have gone linebacker and they didn't. Because they went CB, so linebacker has been a need. Linebacker's been a need for the Lions like ever since they were founded.
Coco Chanel.
Coco Chanel. Oh, he's from Wisconsin.
Who's the best linebacker?
Oh no. Oh,
it's Seen or hit. People like Seen. Cinny. Lewis, you guys need a safety that bad, Detroit?
I mean, they do need secondary help. If I'm them, I think they go linebacker or they go the Michigan guy. I think they go linebacker or they go edge and invest because him falling that far, like again, they got to worry about him. But Perna, just so I won't get yelled at.
You think they grab Ojabo? Play for the future?
I think they could.
Let's give him Ojabo.
You get all good. You can stay in Michigan. There you go. There you go. Ojapo. There you go. There you go. I think that this is a spot-on draft, especially the fact that we drafted a center for the Cardinals, and on top of that, we gave a punter. Well, I want to make very clear. I did not give a punter to the Chiefs. You gave a punter to the Chiefs.
Hey, I got bought out. Also, again, the center for the Cardinals, he can play guard. I think the Cardinals can use it. I'm going to stick by that pick. And
stand by me.
F the Chiefs.
I'd be pretty happy if this was the Packers. They get Burks. I would really, because I think that seriously, like those middle rounds, I think there's gonna be a run on wide receivers. Damn.
Yeah, that's probably the area we
made Luke happy. That's what it's
get
all
enough.
about.
Yeah, there
Dude,
you go, Luke.
If you're the Lions and you got Thibodeau and that's a good draft for the Lions.
Oh yeah, I forgot we gave him Thibodeau.
Yeah,
that's what's hard about the draft. You got to remember who you gave him early. They should have taken a linebacker there, but
that's fine. Yes.
I bet they can get Carson Strong late in the second. Then
again, I don't think that they will do in the first. I don't think they'll pull the trigger in the first. But could be wrong. But we did it. Our first. We did it.
Mock draft. Tom and I mocked.
We did it. Yeah, I'll be dropping a bunch of mocks on the channel as the weeks go on. Yeah, I'll be doing some Packers mocks this week. The night before the draft, you do a night of too many mocks. It'll be a good time.
Oof.
Perna?
All right, I have to pee really bad, so we need to wrap this up.
Got it. What do you got coming out?
I got a news episode about how Tom Brady nearly became a Dolphins team owner and quarterback. Some other headline-y, nuggety things. Nothing crazy.
Hot.
You? What you got?
I got 5 wide receivers the Packers could select in the first round. Going to be coming out today. Might be doing a reaction video too. We'll see. I'm gonna mix it up. There's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be draft content all day, every day. So there's some of that, and then I do want to get through some of the other reactions. I still got 7 to get through. So
pretty good.
We did it. But folks, we had over 2,000 people here. That was great.
Not bad.
Yeah, and again, you could also check out the interview with Mark Murphy. See on ESPN and Sports Illustrated. But folks, thank you so much for watching. I'm Tom Grossi. That's Brandon Perna, who's got to pee.
You got to pee so
bad.
And
this is GPS, and you have been navigated.
And you've reached your destination.